So I thought I would do a walk around in the garage of this Lichfield Range Rover I got recently. And you can see, I'm going to show you, it's actually snowing outside. It's a good time to do some work on it. So I got this a couple of weeks ago. Didn't know what I was buying because I bought it sight unseen. But when I got it home, we had the Lichfield stickers on here. A bit of research showed I had a very special car. So we now have a 5-litre, I don't know if you can see it in there, TVR engine Range Rover. So just do a quick walk around. Might as well start with the engine bay because she's open. A bit untidy. I just spent most of the day ripping out old wiring, aftermarket wiring people just throw in here, which really is a pet peeve of mine. Just the way people wire things in. I don't have a battery, so I can't start it right now. So, and then down here, grill. It did have some winch brackets on here, which I just recently took off as well today because they were sticking out, and some aftermarket spotlights. So, walk around this side. We've got some real big tires on here. Don't like those, they'll be coming off. Again, we've got the Lichfield emblem on this side. It's got a cracked windscreen, which is as per normal for Alberta, where we are right now in Canada. Let's look inside and I'll go around the bad point. So like I said, I've been pulling out wiring today. Instruments underneath, it's a bit dark. I got the plastic trim out underneath. There's tons and tons of wiring. I'll show you in a minute. So we put an aftermarket radio and also with an amplifier and things like that. So actually inside it's not bad. It's quite tidy. The leather on the passenger side is really good. Wood isn't too bad. Driver's side seat is okay, but we do have a repair which is actually come undone from the seams, which I think I can get that stitched back up fairly easily. Right, bad points. While I'm in here, there is a hole in the floor down there. I think it's normal, typical Range Rover Classic rust. Excuse the reflections in the glass of the workshop. Rear seats are immaculate. Headlining. I never had a Range Rover with such good headlining. It doesn't droop or sag. It's really, really good. Excellent, in fact. Sunroof works. Actually, all the electrics work. Oh, another bad point. Somebody bodged up a rust repair here. Going to cut this out, put all new steel in, repair it properly. I can't stand this. This got knocked off when I moved it. It was actually, the car was frozen in the ground in Calgary in a very tight alley, and this just caught the edge of a post, fence post, as we were pulling it out. I do have all the parts. Tailgate is excellent. Just seeing a little bit of rust here. That's it. Nothing else along here. It's really, really good. Inside, struts stay up. Trunk or boot, if you're from England like I am, it's not bad. These are all the plastic parts I took out today to get at all the bits and pieces, all the old wiring. It was a mess. Again, pet hate wiring. Also, we had an aftermarket amplifier here at some time. It was horrible. Wiring was literally horrible. Okay, glass is all good. Doors open really nice. Passenger side, get a better view of panel. It's not bad. Oh, somebody else. Again, aftermarket stuff. Hole in a dash. I had a radar detector in here. It wasn't working. Pulled it out. I actually bench tested it. It actually does work. But there's a front mounted radar unit on there. So took all that wiring out as well. Can't stand aftermarket wiring. It's just a mess. Who knows what's been going on. So, oh yeah, and here You can see through the darkness. Here is a rust hole in the floor. These aren't big problems for me. These are fairly easy. This is the major rust I can find so far, apart from inner wings. They have rust in. This side isn't too bad from the looks of it, but this side has got rust in it down here. Again, I'll take all this out and put all new steel in here properly, like it should be done. I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to stuff like this. Again, got a beautiful TVR engine in. It's got 350,000 kilometers. It runs good. Sounds nice, doesn't rattle. The AC has been disconnected, which is pretty norm. It runs on R12. I'm not even too sure if I can get R12 coolant for it. I shall find out. There was an aftermarket alarm here. This is some of the wiring I took out today. Just a rat's nest of wiring. Is horrible. That's the old aftermarket alarm, which wasn't working. Wiring was everywhere. And on the bench, all the rest of the wiring I took out. Tons of it. And the spot lamps, I just took those off because if I'm going to restore this, I'm going to restore it properly. Got some extra parts from the scrapyard yesterday to go with it as well. And here's the rear light guard. Just needs a little bit of fettling, repainting. That's about it really. 1991 Range Rover Classic, Lichfield. Look forward to comments. I'd like to know what it's worth. I am restoring it. It's going to be a rolling restoration for me. I want to use it. I also have another Range Rover as well. I've got a P38 Range Rover. I'm running as my daily driver. But this one, I'm looking forward to getting it going. Hope to take it to a classic car show up in Calgary in the summer. That's my goal. Get it roadworthy. Brakes need bleeding. Oh, and the four-wheel drive isn't working like it should. I believe it's the viscous coupling joint to the front wheels is not working. Got a new one of those on order from England coming in to put that in as well. Apart from that, I think it should be nice to restore. Super rare car. Like to know its value. I guess the value is what people are willing to pay for it. Oh, by the way, if anybody is willing to wants to buy it right now as is, let me know and I will talk about that. Everything's for sale. Quick look at my workshop. I also have an NGB in here which I'm restoring, which I'm going to paint this weekend. I should be out of here soon, and this will move over into that place. Long-term project where I can get to working on this one here as well. I also have outside in the snow, you can't even see it now, a Fiat X19, and I got other cars too. I've got too many projects. Another MGB here as well. Anyway, all for now.